I do have ideas for you. So, first off, hold my beer. I don't even like beer really, but if I was going to drink beer, I would probably drink this. Um, so when you saw the meme, when you heard somebody say, hold my beer, what's the first thing you think? Right, if that is a reel or a video, it's something that's going viral because it's somebody doing something funny. It's somebody doing something crazy or just, not if somebody says, hold my beer, there's a couple things going to happen, and most of them are worth watching. Okay. So that's what we want to do, guys. We want to bring back the fun to your Tupperware parties. And there's so many things that we can do to bring back the fun. But the first thing we have to do is personal. And you guys, we got to relax. Okay. Relax and be natural. There's nothing worse than trying to get somebody to do something when you're tense or when you're not sure what to say or when you're reading something that isn't really you. Okay. Word choices are great, but the thing to do with word choices is to read them and change them up and make them you. So that's what you have to do. We're just going to relax. All right. Think about how you feel when somebody approaches you with something. All right. Pretend you're selling Girl Scout cookies. There is not one person in the world afraid to ask you if you want a box of Girl Scout cookies. People come looking for Girl Scout cookies. All right. So just get out there and work with your Tupperware Girl Scout cookies. So here's what we're going to do for our hold my beer moments for the next 2 days. All right. Because we're going to get these parties started in the next 2 days and then run them into March because that's fine. But you want to get them in with these sales that are good for the next 2 days because we don't know how long they're going to last. Some of them are definitely ending, and some of them could end any time. So it's while supplies last, and that's like anywhere else, right? Anywhere you go, if it's while supplies last, if it's gone, it's gone. So what you want to do, these are the people I want you to look for, all right? Whether you know them personally or you see them on social media. I want you to look for people who run on a regular basis or who go to the gym and exercise, people who have kids in sports, people that tag friends in their posts about things like those ones where that say you have to spend 24 hours in a car with somebody and who would you go with? Okay. And people who love the Olympics. Did you see them posting about the Olympics? Were they excited about what was going on? And you know why? Okay. These people enjoy competition. They enjoy hold my beer moments and they will want to play because that's what we're going to do. I'm going to do, and you can do. I'm going to have a hold my beer challenge and I'm going to put it out there just like this. I'm having a 2 day, 48-hour hold my beer challenge. Who wants to play? Who wants to win? And whoever wins gets a gift and bragging rights. Okay, you get bragging rights. And to a lot of people, that's super important. They want to say, I won the Hold My Beer Challenge. All you have to do for this is talk to these people and ask them, do you want to be in this challenge? I have however many friends, I have 2 or 3 friends that are going to be in my Hold My Beer Challenge. You want to be in friendly competition? It really is friendly. All you have to do is ask a couple people, talk to a couple people at work, talk to a couple people at, friends, family, at sporting events, and see if you can get them to look at your link and get something from in the next 2 days. Just in the next 2 days. Okay. Now we can leave your link up longer than that, and you can go into March if you think you want to look at those sales or your friends might. But this first challenge is for the next 2 days. The Hold My Beer Challenge is just for the next 2 days in February to see where we can end up. And I want you to be able to be the winner. I want you to have the bragging rights. And just for playing, you're going to get a free gift because, guys, when you set them up with a link, they get a dating gift. So you're not putting out there a whole bunch of stuff. You're not costing yourself anything. They get a dating gift when they put those orders in. And then I've got some ideas for things besides Hold My Beer Challenge. Okay. If you want to have people actually start a party in the next day and run it for the 2 days of February and then into March. We have all kinds of fun ideas that you can do. Okay. And I'm going to give you some of them. So if you do have that pen Pam was talking about, I hope you have a piece of paper. If you don't, like my kids used to write on their arms and stuff in school when they needed notes. So there are places to write. Michael has paper. I see that. So good job. All right. One of the fun things you could do is PJs and popcorn. All right. People love popcorn this time of year, and everybody likes to be in their pajamas. And you're like, so what can you do with popcorn? Well, first off, how many things do we have that you can make popcorn in? We've got the Wild Pop. You can make it in the silicone bags. You can make it in the stack cooker. You can make it in cookware. You can make popcorn all over the place. And if you go on the website, the Tupperware website, there are 28 different popcorn recipes. So there is no lack of things to make at a popcorn party. Um, a March Madness tea party, okay? And this would be, you can reinvent, bring back the cold brew. Sometimes we get so involved in the new products that we forget how popular some of the other ones were. So bring that cold brew back out. Bring your BTs, big teas back out and have a March Madness tea party. Just talk about different kinds of teas. There are 10 recipes on the website for different kinds of teas you can make in the cold brew. So look at those and see what you got. This was one of my favorites. It's gadgets and gifts. If you send your party goers or your hostess to the website and she searches for gadgets, there are 19 gadgets and they're under $25. Okay. And they're fun things. Right now, the ice cream scoop and the corkscrew are on sale for under $25. There's all kinds of things on there under $25 for gadgets and gifts. So, graduation's coming, and I know that sounds funny, but people don't just graduate from high school and always go to college. Sometimes they're starting their own apartment. Sometimes they're moving in to some place where they need things. All right. Right now, we've got one of the five gadget sets is $50. That's $10 a gadget. That is great price for those things. And then you could have a chocolate and cheese party. Now, those are like two of my favorite things. And if you need recipes for cottage cheese, just message me. I have come across a few here lately. I will tell you, and I want to thank you guys. Some of you guys are doing really great with my cottage cheese reels. I have some of you suggesting things for me to make, but you're commenting and you're boosting them. And I really, really appreciate that because they're fun to do. And that's something else you want to do. Get out there in front of people. Okay. I don't even like cottage cheese, but I have to admit some of the things I've made are pretty good. So, you want to do that. Here's another favorite. Okay. Adulting is hard. Parentheses. I don't care what we're having for dinner. Okay. This is for the moms and the women and the guys that are so sick of what's for dinner tonight. I don't know. Adulting's hard. We're just going to have a laid back, hold my beer party where everybody's just going to relax and maybe have some popcorn, right? We're not going to worry about dinner. Okay. And then the fantastic 15 and 48. And that is where you challenge the people in like your favorite groups, okay, either groups on Facebook or people that you're in groups with, that you want to sell 15 items in the next 48 hours. You would like them to look and see if there's one item they would like to purchase in the next 48 hours that will get you to your 15. And you can even have a drawing for the people that, buy from you that submit orders, and you can send them a little something. And by a little, I mean, you can send them recipes. You can send them just fun things that they can go look. If they buy something that we have a recipe group for, send them an invite to the recipe group. That way they can see everything that's in there. And okay, so we're going to start your own link. You're going to do a hold my beer challenge. And I don't know, I'm going to share this really quick just because this is what I'm going to post. You can make one because this really wouldn't work for you, but let me see if I can put that. I don't know if that's going to work. Can you see that? Can you see my share my beer meal, my
Yes.
meme? Okay. So I just made that. That is what I'm going to post. I'm not going to do anything major with it. I'm just going to share it with people and put it out there just as a fun thing, who wants to be in the share hold my beer challenge? You get a free gift and bragging rights, and then wait for that to continue. So the other thing you can do, if none of this is comfortable for you, and I just want you to know that if it's not comfortable for you, you definitely ought to try some of it. But if none of this is comfortable for you and you just want to get some sales in the next 2 days, go to twchamps.net, which is our website, look under files, and then look under product surveys and do some survey parties online. They're great for your VIP group because you're asking people for their opinion. People love to give their opinion. And the way I do those is I get my VIP group and I say, listen, I need like 4 people or 5 people to fill out a survey on the grill, the MicroPro grill, or just any, there's 4 or 5 different things. There's a cold brew survey, there's fridge smarts. They're on sale right now for the next 2 days. That would be a great survey to do. But say, I just need 4 or 5 people, which means that you're not going to let everybody in. Of course you will, but you're not going to let everybody in. And then I up a group just for those people, and I put the survey in there and post a couple videos. All right. So you don't have to do anything. You can grab videos from Tupperware. You can grab videos off of YouTube. There are so many places that if you Google Tupperware Fridge Smarts, you're going to get videos from. You can put it in that group, get them to fill out the survey. And especially things like the fridge marts when they're on sale, people see them and they see what they actually do. They want them. All right. So that's the kind of stuff you can do, but make it fun, guys. Don't get all wrapped up in, oh, I only have 2 days, or I need to do this, or I need to do that. Have a good time. All right. You're more fun if you're having fun. And one of the things I've noticed at the events that we do is when people talk about they used to have Tupperware parties or their moms used to have Tupperware parties, they always say they always look like so much fun, or we always had so much fun. So if you're not having fun, you're not doing a Tupperware party because we are fun people. Ask us. We are a good time. So, you guys, hold my beer. Here we go.